1 2 1 2. Okay. Refresh. I'm definitely up. It's a new stream though. You got it?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, we're restarting the stream. We've had connection issues. We're using the in-house Wi-Fi. So I'm now using my hotspot of my cell phone. So as people jump in to the stream, please can you send me a message? Just let me know that you're there, that there's somebody out there. And I'd be very grateful indeed. So I just managed to win that one rack of mine before the stream cut out. So that gets Spin Doctors off to a start. It's 3-1 after the first round. And it's now Jesse. Thanks, Brian. Playing Peter Santos. Jesse and Peter. Okay.
All right.
Hey, Brian, welcome back.
All right, yep. I sent you a chat. You get my chat? Okay.
I got it.
All
That
right,
means we are definitely connected.
We are back online.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, because this has got like steel. I mean, the actual frame of the box isn't metal.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if that makes a difference. But yeah, you're right. The Wi-Fi antenna is within there.
It's built within the LCD panel.
Yeah, you're quite right.
We could be getting, it could be insulated right now.
Yeah, or also the fact that we're pointing away from
wherever
the router is down in the office. Yeah. Maybe if we spun around and we actually sat on that side, we could rotate this whole thing.
Let's try diagonal at least.
We can do that. Yeah, that's not a problem. Just
do the whole table, right?
Yeah, just move the whole table.
All right. Stand by, everybody. We're moving furniture.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, whoa.
Just watch that cup there. Okay. Is that?
You're okay there.
Hang on, I need a little bit more slack.
Yeah, you're pulling a little.
Okay.
All right.
I think we're good.
Yeah, we'll see if that improves it.
Well, we're not using the Wi-Fi anyway right now. We're using my phone, so.
Yeah, hopefully.
What you could do is, why don't you run speed test? You connect to the in-house Wi-Fi, and just run a speed test, and let's just see what that's giving us at the moment. Sorry about these technical issues, folks. I'm sure you came to watch billiards, not to listen to us.
Okay, I'm not even on the in-house Wi-Fi here. On Cue Billiards.
Do you know the password? I think is it side pocket?
Is it?
I think so, lowercase.
Side pocket?
I think so.
All right, that is out on the ether now.
Oh no, it's written up on the wall behind.
I'll go check real quick.
Yeah.
Come on. Here, you go ahead and pause me out.
Okay. So, meanwhile, there we go. Where's the cue ball going? So.
Side pocket 72.
Oh.
How do you do the speed test? I don't know how to do that. Oh, you're talking about one online.
Yeah. So Jesse only having one strike left. He's at a tactical disadvantage here.
Looks pretty good, actually.
Oh, hang on. No.
Looks like it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's not bad. Well, let's stick with what we've got for now.
Okay.
Let's see, have we got any viewers? Yeah. Okay, there's a couple of viewers coming to the stream. Hey guys, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate it. We just had to cut the old stream because I believe we got disconnected from the in-house Wi-Fi. I jumped onto, just got to reconnect.
Reconnect.
I am on my cell phone hotspot. Yeah. So basically, we don't know whether it was interference or what, but basically the stream just cut out. So I've now connected directly to the hotspot of my cell phone. That's where I'm getting a data connection from. YouTube is telling me I've got an excellent connection, but I'd really appreciate it if anyone watching could just let us know. Is it choppy at all? Is it smooth? Just give us a little
thumbs up. Best ways to tell us is with the thumbs up, right, Mike?
Yeah, give us a thumbs up if it's smooth, and if it's not thumbs up, give us a double thumbs down.
Yeah. Hit the thumbs down button twice if it's not good.
We'd appreciate that. So we've got a little tactical battle on the way. I mean, it's all well and good doing these break and runs and smashing them all up, but I really enjoy the strategic, almost like a game of chess that you can end up playing towards the end of a game of 8-ball.
Yeah, I like end game strategy 8-ball. I sometimes really enjoy it.
You can go real deep.
Yeah,
really
it can.
Yeah.
It can get real nuanced.
Yeah, and you see what he's done there. As long as he can keep one of Jesse's balls safe, he's good. And he's done that now. And the only ball Jesse can hit is the one that's actually keeping the 11 safe. So as he plays away from this one ball, I mean, I'd be tempted to clip it real thin and just send the cue ball down table, but he's keeping the cue ball down here.
You know, the two-way shot was to hit the combo for the 2 in the corner pocket.
Oh my gosh, he nearly scratched
again. He just dug it back to where I was going to say is to stun over to the right rail. And
wow, that was almost suicide. Suicide by scratch.
He might even have a corner hook here because his stripe's below that middle diamond, so he might have a bit of a corner hook.
He seems to be looking as though he's got to kick it. Seems to be quite deep in the pocket.
Yeah.
Wow, he got away with murder there, Jesse.
Yeah, he got a fortunate roll there, fortunate short roll, I would say. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, a fortunate short roll there, a little longer roll, and he'd have been done. Tommy, if you have logged back in, you're kind of like our barometer as to how well the stream is going. So if you did find us, just throw a thumbs up or just say hi. Let us know that we're back on.
Yeah, YouTube reckons we got an excellent connection.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's converts to smooth stream. So anybody watching, throw us a little thumbs up if you can see whether it's a smooth stream or not. Or let us know if it's still choppy like it was before we got disconnected. We'd appreciate your feedback.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Jesse's got
he's got ball in hand.
He has ball in hand.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's
Peter played a deliberate foul. He tried to put the 8 safe. So.
Well, I don't like this.
I would leave the 7 there.
I don't like this at all.
No, he's okay.
Yeah, it's
don't get too straight.
It's unorthodox.
He's just got to play below the 8 from that 7 and get the 8 in the top corner. He can get out here. You just don't want to leave yourself too skinny on the 7. Almost full, but not quite. Yeah, he's left himself real skinny on the 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now he's going.
Now he's got to slow roll it because if he comes up above the 8, oh man.
Well.
Yeah, the 8 ball's really tough though here. So Peter's got his work cut out for him to get out of this.
Yeah.
I like going. I like the Z shot with the cue ball and just try to get the cue ball to go right in between the 7 and 8.
I like to bank the 11 over the corner and leave Jesse hooked.
Leave him hooked. Okay.
Yeah. Just make sure you don't get it
in. Yeah.
I mean, that's just as
he's
good.
He's just laying up there, yeah.
That's just as good. Yeah, just
all right.
one rail kick. Try and hit
Linda
it.
says we're sounding nice and crisp, and Tommy says we're looking good too.
Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Tommy. Yay, we appreciate it. Good to be back in the game. However, Jesse, he's going to be ruining his opportunity because he had a great chance there, you know, once he had that ball in hand. All he had to do was get out for the 7. He's good. But now he's got to make a kick, I'd say, off the right-hand long rail. Come back over, just try and hit that 7 enough for it to hit the rail.
Yeah.
And he's got a chance to finish behind the 8 or possibly even behind the 7.
Ooh,
Got to make the rail, got to make the rail.
Oh,
no,
he almost had it though. But he's still looking okay. 8 ball still tricky.
Yeah, it's by no means easy.
No.
And
big strong force follow. Come all the way back up table, get above the side pockets.
Do you know what? Why didn't he just play the same shot again? Just leave his 11 right over the hole and leave Jesse hooked. He's going for it. He's going for this. He's doing a deep draw. And he's hit it, and he's on it in the side. And he's done good here. Yeah, it looks like it. I'll keep an eye from here. Good hit. Peter wins. Takes it to 4 racks to 1. Who's up, Fran? Sorry? Sorry, what? Who? And who? Wayne and NATO. So right now, OB1 Homies are demonstrating why they're second in the league.
Yeah.
They're off to a flyer, 4-1 in the lead.
Yeah, they're shooting well. They're capitalizing on our misfortunes.
We made a couple of errors, to be fair. I mean, Wayne, he just lost shape and he was doing a break and run. And Jesse had the game in his hand there.
Yeah, I was just shooting shots to stay at the table. I was having a hard time. I didn't have any shape.
A bit like that kind of the desperation bank I took on. There's an element when you get towards the end, you're so far in, you just feel like you've got to try something. I think both of us tried shots that were a little bit too ambitious.
Yes.
My trying to do the big deep draw and spin on the bank causing me to miscue. And yours, when you went for the long 12 ball, you're like loading up with loads of draw.
Yeah, trying to draw it, play the short side on the side.
If you just stroke it in, leave yourself at long 13, your chances of potting it. But then at that moment, we feel as though we've got to do something heroic.
Yeah.
So, nice break from NATO, gets a stripe down. A fairly good split. There's a little bit of congestion.
Yeah, the 4-13.
4-13, and that also interferes with the 5. The 10's not immediately available anywhere. No, the 7's also a bit blocked because of that, although it does have the bottom right. So I think solids. You think solids? I don't know.
Yeah, well, 4-13 and 5 are definitely really the only major issue right now. So based on where his cue ball is, I would say solids because
he's like that. He wants to take the 15 in the side.
He wants to take the stripes.
Yeah, he's called it.
Kind of tough getting on the, I think that's the 10 ball.
Yeah,
the 10 ball just below the 7.
Just below
under the 7 and 6. The 10 ball's a tough ball to get on.
Yeah, they've got the 11 nearby as a helper. Oh, but he's pushed the 9 into that little cluster. So now the 9's also in need of liberation. He appears to be pretty flat on this 11. Some sort of draw shot coming up.
Yeah, he's trying to get on that tough shot. He got on it pretty good.
I think he did.
Yeah, he
did. He did. You can play this. I think he plays it with a little bit of right, just to throw the 10 in, and then he can get straight into that little cluster.
Yeah, he's going to deflect off the 6 and then go into that stack. I don't think he can avoid the 6 on this cut. Maybe he can.
I think he still ends up going into him either way.
Well, he's going to go into the stack, but I'm just thinking he might tickle that 6. Oh yeah, he smashed that 6.
It went
he put some pace on that ball. He stunned into the 6.
13 stayed exactly where it was. Although he does have the 9 nearby, but I think he might have to play the 9 now because he doesn't see the 12. So does he play a safe off the 9 and try and get the 13 out right now? Trying to leave it.
Nah, if you're playing safe, I don't think playing safe and breaking out balls
is a good idea.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea with so many solids on the table. If he goes for it, I don't think he can cut the 9 on the side.
I think he could play the 9.
Yeah, he's just gonna play it safe. He's gonna lay up.
Oh, he's playing the 13.
Yeah, he's just gonna. Ooh, nice. Trying to get under that 3. Nice shot.
Nice.
Great save. Yeah, that was beautiful.
Real good.
Yeah,
and
good cue ball.
I'm not sure the 13's fully available yet. Nice shot back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wayne is a master tactician. He's been there before.
Yeah, it didn't take him too long to figure out, did it? But it was still a great shot by Nato.
Up and down, maybe. Got a thin edge on the 9, though.
Yeah, he definitely wants to hit something here. I think he's still gonna. I think he's gonna shoot.
You could play the 9
similar to the same shot. Oh, he is gonna go out the 9, huh?
I think if he deflects the 9 off the 4, it comes down towards the corner pocket a little.
He's gonna go up table with the cue ball.
Oh, just doing it like that.
Getting under the 1 or above the 1. That's pretty good. I think the 1 might cut into the side.
He's also blocked the 8 in this bottom right.
You want that?
Thanks. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so now he's rolling. What's happening?
Fran getting ready to take down the whole station.
I got a bit nervous then.
Yeah. You see these poles waving around.
Yeah.
Fran bumped the table and got the suspended wires overhead shaking everywhere.
Okay, we're up to 10.
Wayne's just looking to continue with safe. He wants to see if the 9 passes the 8, which I don't believe it does. So he's just going to thin off the 3. And I think he's going to just try to actually kind of punch through the 3 and put the cue ball on the 9.
Okay, that's a nice shot.
Yeah. Thank you. He went the other way.
I think he was just trying to put the 3 in between the cue ball and the 9 there.
It's a bit softer of a safe, but it's still. Well, actually, no. He let it out. He let it out. The 12 ball goes. He can see the 12.
Yeah, it does. But then it's no simple shot to get on the next ball.
Yeah, he'd have to roll forward to clear the 8 enough. I don't think he can clear the 8 enough to get the 9. I think the 9's too close to the 8 to clear, to get an angle.
He's got to basically get on that right-hand long rail. think he's just developing the 9 here and playing safe at the same time. Yeah, 9 is now in the open. But Wayne has a shot if he fancies it. He could play the 4. I think he'll probably end up hitting the 5 if he plays the 4.
Yeah. I mean, the 7's the best open shot.
Yeah, looking at the 3 again. He could just try and get the cue ball under the 13. Yeah, he's playing safe, corner safety. He's playing the. Is he playing the 7 or the 4? 7 it is. Onto the rail. Yeah, that's nice. Just ties up the 13 into a bit more of a safe position. Real tactical exchange going on here.
Yeah, yeah. Is that the 7 on the rail? Yeah, so.
Yeah, he just rolled the 7 in the way so that the 13's fully blocked in.
13-7 is really tripping NATO up right now. I like how he's not putting the ball away right now. It's a good play. He's just calling a save. He doesn't want to put a ball away. He wants to keep those soldiers out there, give them more options. Kind of felt like he hit that a little bit too far up to the end rail. Probably wanted it more in the intersection of the 2 corner diamonds.
He's playing the 4 here, looks like. Oh, that's interesting. That's made a. Is it a comp?
Now, if you're not a pool fan, this is extremely boring to watch. Everyone's like, man, these guys, they can't hit the ball, huh?
Yeah, but it's the safety and the battle of minds that's ongoing here.
Yeah, if you understand the game, you know what's going on.
These are they're like chess pieces being moved around the board right now.
This is one of the big reasons why 8-ball is not a popular viewed.
Certainly not like 9-ball.
Yeah, not like rotation pool. Same with One Pocket. One Pocket is great to watch on YouTube and stuff, but you never see it anywhere else. The viewership is too tough to get the viewers.
Hey, from Florida, Bang Time Pool. Yeah, nice to have you here.
Yeah, welcome back, Bang Time.
How's everything going on in Florida right now? Hope you guys are doing okay. We're all a little concerned in San Diego at the moment with what's going on just to our north. So where is the Bang Time Pool? Is that a pool hall?
I think he has a channel.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to check you out, Bang Time. I'm going to give you a follow. Okay, Bang Time, I just subscribed to your channel. Thank you very much. We would be most grateful if you'd reciprocate. That'd be great. I'm going to check that out later when I get home.
SLS.
Would be funny if it wasn't pool related. Yeah, Bang Time in the pool.
Man, this is a messy table still.
Yeah, there's no resolution in sight. In fact, I was going to suggest if you guys
Go get some popcorn?
Well, I feel like a cup of tea. Now's the time to put the kettle on.
Yeah, anybody want to make popcorn? Now's a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to go over see how my battery's charging. Bankside, well, that too.
Yeah. That's his other channel.
Yeah, that's his other channel.
That's his fans.
That's the OnlyFans. Yeah.
That's his OnlyFans channel.
So now it's become a test of will, a test of patience,
Yeah.
a test of determination. Who will crack first? Who will make the first error?
Yeah, Nato's just really, he's just got to get that 13 ball out of there, and then Wayne would be the one with the heavy burden. But
well, I don't know. I think Wayne's negotiated his balls into a pretty good situation right now. And he's almost in a position where he could pull the trigger.
he can. He is in a position where he can pull the trigger, but he's got to be certain.
Well, you can cut this 3 in. If he wants to have a go, let loose right now.
Yeah, you really, really want to try to save that 2 ball for the key ball on this 8. So the thing is he's got such a steep angle cutting in the 3. He's gonna come up,
Yeah,
and
he's not interested.
It's just not a good angle to be shooting the 3 in. So he's not going for it.
Yeah, he's playing safe once again. Oh, he's played safe and put it in. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Now, is there a bank on? I think NATO's come this far. He's not going to take any chances.
Yeah, he's not going to give it up on the bank.
You know, and it says something about their position in the league, prepared to play this sort of sweat blood safety. It is obviously a winning strategy, or it has been for them, should we say?
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
Whereas a lot of us, we just try and do breaking runs all the time.
Right.
We would make 6 balls and then
common theme for the mid 500 range is go for it, go for it. Yeah. And we're all guilty of that.
Yeah, slip up with 1 or 2 balls left and let our opponents in. Safety. He's got a little thin edge on this 9. I think he just wants to tickle it in front of the pocket so the 2's not available. And just give Wayne another headache. Super, super slow.
Yeah, he's going to try to get glued to the 8 because he doesn't want to give down the lower table.
Okay, well, he put it in.
Please remove items from tables, please. Thank you.
They On Cue is full house, so they're asking players to take their bags off the tables here around the league tables so they can rent out more tables. Getting a little high on it. Oh, I think he hooked himself on it. He's going to have to take the 2. Esteban, I don't think he tried to make that 9 ball. I think he was focusing on trying to get the cue ball to lock up on the high side of the 8 so that Wayne wouldn't have these lower left corner shots. And I think he just took his focus off of where the 9 was actually going. I don't think he was trying to make the 9 while calling safe. I think he was trying to just touch the point and glue the cue ball, and it just got away from him. Average pool players in the house.
Oh, wow. We played this afternoon. I went through his
Oh, you did? You were there today?
It's the average pool player. How's it going? Good to see you in the chat, brother.
And I'm subscribed to that channel as well.
Yeah, we've been talking about getting together and having a set for a while, and so I finally made it up there today. Oh, I should say down there. It's Chula Vista. He's got a beautiful pool room. video arcade,
Yeah.
all the old classic games, big screen TV and projector, everything. So it was our first of hopefully many matchups. It was a race to 6, 9-ball, WNT rules.
Yeah.
And I managed to get 4-2 in front before average pool player turned on the afterburners. Table run,
Yeah.
break and run.
Right.
Oh, it was hot stuff. He did real good.
Home field advantage, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's no doubt about it. Once he got going, he was not looking like missing. Yeah, interesting question, Esteban. Why make the ball if you're playing safe? I think sometimes you don't want the next shot. You just want your opponent to play. Okay, he's left himself a tough 8. So you can actually gain an advantage by potting one of your balls, but then making your opponent play the next shot. Is that it?
Yeah. I was commenting earlier that I don't think he actually tried to make it. I think he was just too focused on trying to glue the cue ball on the north side of the 8.
Oh!
Little bit of a decel on that stroke.
Yikes!
He didn't like shooting it, close to the rail like that. Was kind of quick on it too, but
I thought it was in at first.
yeah.
Wow.
So for those viewers that aren't familiar with On Cue, these tables here are the cloth is extremely worn in, extremely old. So the rails and the pockets, even though they're the standard 4.5-inch pockets, they are pretty stingy. Ball's got to go in pretty clean. There's no sliding on these rails, very little anyway. Okay, I'm up. I'm going to be checking out here.
Okay, folks. Sorry, 1 second. So I believe I owe a great debt of thanks to Linda Perez, or Linda Fiss. It should be. Is it Fish or Fizz? But Linda, thank you so much for sharing the Moth Light channel on your Facebook page. We really appreciate it. Yeah, well, it's 5-1 right now, and we're trailing to second place team OB1 Homies. And, they only lost 5 matches all season. We lost 10. So it tells a story, Okay. Yeah, well, Brian has his opening here. He's elected to take the solids, but I think he's got a shot at the 3 ball. He's made the 3. He's now got a couple of options. Looks like it's the 1 ball next. He wants to try and draw onto that long rail on the side and then come back to the center of the table. Looking good. He's lined up for the 6 now. I believe the 4 will pass the 11 in the left side. Just slightly lost the cue ball a little. I'm sure he wanted to hold up a little shorter than that. He's just kind of decelerate a little bit, let the cue ball roll forward instead of having a bit of backspin and punch. A little bit of stun. But he's still at the table. It's just now with this 4, if he does make it, he's pretty guaranteed to be going into the 7, which you don't really want to do, because that's kind of the next ball that he'd be going for. So he may go for the 7 now. Can he avoid the 13, or is he going to kiss the 13 and leave himself the 5 in the same pocket? Okay, so he's caught the 13 thin and left himself real safe. So awkward now. I don't see an offensive option. May have been worth playing that with a little bit more power and just trusting to luck a little bit. Because there he basically had to get a full ball kiss on the 13. Full ball kiss on the 13 would have been great. He'd have had a straight 5 in this corner, but anything to the left or the right of center on the 13, and you can see what happened. I mean, I don't know if he can play the. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be getting the 8 ball moving. That's one concern. Yeah, but if the 5 hits the left side of the 8, the 8's going to go towards the right center pocket. That's my concern with any attempt. He's called the 5 in the side, so watch the 8. Watch the 8 ball. Yeah. That was the danger, you see, and I think Brian was aware of that. That's why he didn't play it too hard. Because as the 5 was going to the left center, the right was always going to be tracking towards the right center. So now, Danny has his opportunity. Nothing needs breaking out here. It's all about keeping control of the cue ball. And that's worked out real nice. Yeah, looking good. So we're seeing now the reason why this team sits in 2nd spot in the league. They've been super consistent all season long. Very steady, very consistent, very patient. Not playing any heroics. Hit that thumbs up. Yes, big time, bang time. We appreciate it. We love a thumbs up. Hey Bang Time, I don't know if you've checked him out, but I would recommend you check out his page as well. Average San Diego pool player. He's got a great live stream going. He has a wonderful pool room in his place in Chula Vista, and he invites all challengers down there. He gave me a little bit of a whooping this afternoon, although I did have my nose in front for a little while before he started running the table out. But he's another one of those passionate billiard enthusiasts, just like you and I, and I'm sure the rest of us watching today, who find this game so fascinating. And there's Danny's run out complete. 6-1 to OB1 Homies.
All right. Nice. All right. Bad shape on the 5. Heavy consequences if you try to go for an out and you don't get there. This is the last match of the second round out of 4 rounds. 4 players on each team. Every player plays each other once. So we're not out yet, even though it says on the screen here, it says race to 9. There's actually there's going to be a complete 16 racks regardless. The match doesn't end at 9. So it's just once a team gets to 9, that team will have the match victory for the night. But all games are still played for tie-breaking stat purposes and general love of the game. Mike Holt, Paul Aquino, Paul to break. What? All right, dry break here. So a consistent pattern here is something that we've seen here is that spin doctors have been having very successful breaks with pocketing balls and staying at the table, whereas the OB1 Homies, they've had quite a few dry breaks tonight. So, but that was something that we intentionally worked on at practice time. My good friend Jesse. Coming out middle table, taking the 2 ball next. Gonna get down, go, looks good. Is he gonna go for the 1? You know what? Great opportunity for the 6 ball right now. 6 might not be as easy to get onto later. Can still shoot the 6. Can still shoot the 6 after this. 3. Yeah, if he breaks the 7 up, though, he can get stuck underneath it all. Good breakout, good strong breakout. But does he have a shot? Yeah, he can cut the 7 on the side. What's up?
Go forward, or is that enough?
Well, I don't know. I think the 6 is a little steep to try to shoot the 6 on the side. He's got to draw back on this. Has to draw back. It's a punch draw. So you gotta make sure you get some punch into that rail, and the draw's got to be focused enough to clear the 11. So if you just punch it, you're going to stay above the 11 or hit the 11. So you want to draw below the 11. Oh, he's playing short side. What's that?
8 go in either side.
The 8 will go in the right side. Yeah, 8 does have the right side pocket. Yeah, it's pretty tight for the other side.
I mean, if you have to.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, if you have to, you could go the other side, but that's pretty tight. So Paul's got a pretty methodical game when it comes to strategy and tactics. He's a smart player. He's got a nice soft touch. Kind of has that. He has that teacup pull grip, which isn't necessarily textbook, but does provide a lot of finesse and feel, and could serve you really well especially on small tables. Playing safe. When the arms are crossed and the cue is up high like that, that is the proverbial thinking cap. Absolutely, yeah. That's where we go into deep thought. Find that next shot. This is tough. There's not much for options here. He can't get around the 9, and with the 12 ball being where it is. I'm sorry, the 10 ball being where it is, he can't swerve around the 9 and get that rail and pot that ball. He's kind of stuck. He may want to look at tying up additional balls. Maybe bank the 11 over, kind of tie it up with the 15 on the long right rail. This is just something where you just got to start thinking a little bit different. Offense is over. You're gonna foul, so foul smart. The hand flip, yeah, it's true. Yeah, he was still trying to hit the ball there. I felt like he could have just tied up additional balls. Tied up the 11 to the 15 maybe. There were probably some other options there too. So when you say the hand flip, Esteban, you mean like when you miss a shot, or when you make a mistake and the hands kind of go up in the air and the shoulder shrug? Is that what you're referring to? Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. Yeah. Yeah, that's those gestures. They're actually taught in the how to play pool books. They must be, because everybody does them. Yeah, miss in position. Get that 1/4 inch hook. 1/4 inch hook equals hands in the air. Nice shot. Staying pretty close to his work on everything, though. I think he's a little stuck here. A little risky to try to cut this in the side. It really wants it to deflect towards that upper left corner pocket, the cue ball, so bit tricky here. It was a good attempt, good swing. It's a tough shot. This table is ready for the taking. You can roll this with some English, or you can just kind of punch the cue ball over. Ooh, that was a bit aggressive of a hit. Definitely needed to shape the short side there. Can't punch follow like that. Can't hit the hard, strong punch follow. Going for the crossbank, just went for it. Okay. And you laid him up good for Paul. The 15 would have otherwise been the difficult ball, but he got a little flat on this. He's going to draw back, 9 ball in the side pocket. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sometimes the stroke is too pure. He's okay, though. Oh, D-cell. D-cell on cut shots with worn cloth. You're always going to push forward. So if you're going to hit softer than your normal timing and tempo, you need to aim just that little touch of an overcut. That ball will always push forward when you hit softer than you normally do, whether it's by a nerve-ridden D-cell or you're just intentionally hitting softer. You have to adjust the aim for that shot. The cut-induced throw will pick up much faster. Start rolling forward, pushing straight. But Mike missed, left Paul the out. Tough though. Tough for where Paul's at. He's got to play. He's got to get the cue ball in the middle of the table here. He needs to get an angle. He needs angle on this 11 in the corner to shape the 8 properly. Stayed flat. Stayed flat. Needed the angle. See what he does. Now he's got to hit hard with spin, making the pocket a little tight. Good stroke. Good shot. And we have a 7-1 ball game. And that's it for Paul, and that's it for Mike for round 2. Final score round 2 is 7-1. We got Jesse with the break. Fran, who's Jesse playing? Jesse and NATO. Thank you. You want the seat?
Well, every chances.
Okay.
Yeah. So, a little bit nervy there on that 8-ball. Just didn't. I didn't put a good stroke on it.
Yeah.
I think in hindsight, maybe instead of just stroke rolling it, I should have maybe punched it a bit. But that's the way it goes.
Yeah, the cloth is real worn, real grippy. So,
no excuses. I had my opportunities. You know, he missed a couple of times, and I could have taken those chances better than I did.
Yeah, just speaking on the should have punched it or put a bit more stroke on it versus a slow roll. Just when the cloth is so worn in and dirty, the slow roll, if that tip's not perfect, it's easy to drift off. It's easy to catch, grab, and roll offline.
You know, just to put more of a positive stroke. I just don't think I really give it as good as positive. There's something slightly tentative about the way I played it.
The timing. The timing of the cue going through the ball.
Yeah, so it was a poor stroke, and when that happens, you tend to overcut a little bit. But I got off to a good start. I struggled my way through to the last ball.
Yeah.
But hey, it is what it is. One game of 8-ball can be pretty cruel sometimes.
So we've gone 2 rounds, and the score is 1-7. So there's 2 full rounds left. So this
still
this
8
game,
points to be up for grabs.
It can completely swing. The tide can completely change.
Yeah. Yeah. What the important thing is to try and keep a positive mindset.
Yeah.
And not to think, oh, it's not our night. Oh, poor us. We're not getting the rolls. And you know, that's all about mental strength and being able to just let what happened, you know, just accept it. And we're here because we love playing pool. Okay, missed a shot, lost a game. Guess what? You're always going to miss shots and lose games.
Yeah.
Even Shane Van Boning or Fed August does that.
Yeah.
I think a fascinating thing that I heard was Roger Federer. He said he was giving this lecture where he's getting his honorary doctorate to all these graduates. And he was saying, do you know how many points, his percentage of points win across his whole career? 54%.
Right.
So that means he nearly lost 50% of all the points. And that means he's going to lose a lot of points, he's going to lose a lot of games, he's going to lose a lot of matches.
Yeah.
But where he differs from all the others, he doesn't let that bother him. He always focuses on the next point, not the one that's just gone. And the ability to drop all that baggage and negativity and forget about it, because it doesn't affect. In fact, if you're dwelling on that, it will affect your future performance because you'll be worse.
Right.
And I found that to be revelatory. You know, the champion's mindset. And how many of us do get irate with ourselves, upset, slightly frustrated because we've missed or a ball didn't go in, hooked ourselves, our opponent got a good roll. And this game playing this game doesn't always teach you just about what's going on the table. It teaches you about yourself.
Yeah.
It teaches you about life.
Yeah, I agree.
That's my philosophy. And that's one of the things that makes it such a magical game for me.
Yeah, and there's a lot of hard work and practice needed to get good at this game, and you can't cheat that. You can't fake that. You can't buy success in this game, and it's not. It can't be isolated to being academic with it. You have to put together a full package.
Oh yeah.
You have to have the table knowledge, acquire the table knowledge, practice, get your fundamentals down as smooth as you can, and then you have the whole mental game as well.
I think that's a big.
Yeah,
it's a huge part of it.
Yeah.
Especially on the bar box here. I mean, obviously balls are missed through technical issues, but mainly if you don't have that clarity of thought, decision-making, commitment,
Right.
single-mindedness, especially once you're down on the shot. Clarity of focus.
A little bit of overcut there. Had a little twist outside on there, and he threw that ball a little.
Jesse comes to the table with a nice open set of balls. I think the 10 is his opener. I would leave the 15 isolated. He seems to be shaping up to play the 13, though.
I don't like that. 13 probably going to be hitting some balls here.
Yeah, he's going to go into the stack.
Yeah, he's going to probably. Oh, he got around it. He hit it. He played it soft. He didn't make it, but he played it soft enough to where he didn't stun over.
Yeah, I think the 3 might just squeeze in there, He's looking to see if he can get the 5.
Nato's actually a pretty solid player.
Totally.
Yeah, he's a competitor.
Okay, so looking strong here. 2 ball. Then you could shape for the 4. You just have to be careful. He's checking now so that he doesn't hook himself on the 4. And then goes down with the 3, which avails shape on the 10, on the 8 into the right center. I think that's the pattern. 2, 4, 3, 8. He wants to get as straight as possible on this 4 without hooking himself. He's going to kiss it. Look at this. Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, he's looking pretty good.
That's even better.
Yeah.
That's so good.
It's perfect
That's
angles.
a very skillful shot.
Yeah. Float, side pocket, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's academic from here.
Yeah, slow roll. Just float the 4. Float the cue ball off the 4. Float down a little bit, shooting the 3 in. You got the 8
The quality of that positional shot, though, is not to be underestimated. Using that 14 as a stopper.
Yeah.
That deserves to be a winning shot. I think he's got a little angle. He doesn't want to.
That's what I'm saying. He's just got to kind of float it. It's going to drift down at the 3 a little bit. He's got to, this is a golf putt right here. That thing's just got to hang on the lip before it drops. Shorter bridge. Come on.
Oh, he's played the 3
he went around.
Okay, so I don't think the 8 goes in the bottom right, so he's got to draw back a little bit here.
Yeah.
Just makes the degree of difficulty that much harder.
Yeah, because he's off angle a little bit here, so he's going to slide. He's going to slide towards the, was that the 12?
He's just got to do a little cinch.
Yeah.
It just
makes
little
cinch.
A bit harder.
Yeah.
You've got to be a bit more accurate.
Yeah, you have a little angle, so if you're going to cinch it, you shouldn't be using any English here. Pull it back about 6 inches. Yeah, he got it perfect.
Excellent shot.
Yeah.
Real good. So this is going to put the OB1 Homies on the hill. 8 racks to 1. They'll need 1 more to secure the win with 7 more remaining. There we go. So next up, it is Wayne versus
Wayne and Danny.
Wayne and Danny. Okay, Wayne.
And that, my friends, is what an ass whooping looks like right there, huh?
Yeah, I mean, you know what? There's a reason why they only lost 5 matches
Yeah.
the whole season.
Yeah.
And they won 25.
They're playing
And
solid.
it's because they're playing super solid,
Yeah.
you know. And you have to say that we haven't played super solid. And
Keep going. We I think we're playing maybe a little too aggressive at times. You know, when the layout doesn't look good, we're still going for it. And there's probably
well, you know, I've sort of been through that a few times over the time we've been playing together as a team, and I've just grown to accept that we all like to just attack.
Yeah.
And you know, I could go on and say, hey guys, let's all start to play safety.
Right.
And you know, I tried to have a little go with Jesse on that. And, you know, I think ultimately you've got to play your natural game.
Yeah.
And okay, safety's good, safety's great, but I don't think it's going to be happening anytime soon. Put it that way.
Well, yeah, I have you know, we're going into we're in round 3, and so we have the break. So
yeah, so
we're all going to go for the break.
We're all going to go for it. Absolutely, 100%. We all want that magic $5. You get $5 back from your $15, so $10 subs.
Yeah, it's
if you make a break and run, not a table run, but a break and run. So it's something that we're all, even though it's only $5, we feel such a sense of pride and achievement.
Yeah, $10 league, $10 league night fee for each player, and but if you get a break and run, which you only get 2 opportunities for a break and run.
Esteban, I'll tell you what, I'm totally with you. Aggressive play on the bar box. I mean, what I would say is it pays off if you're a certain standard, and you've got to be able to pull out the occasional excellent shot or great positional shot or great breakout shot. And at the mid 500 Fargo range, which is what most of us are here, we find that a lot of the time we'll do a nice break, get a few balls in, and we might make 6 balls, 7 balls, may even get all the way down to the 8. But it happens an awful lot where we'll just hook ourselves. It happened with Wayne his last game out, last time he broke. Ran 7 balls beautifully and then just hooked himself on the last one.
Screwed the pooch, yeah.
But yeah, it's not going to change our way of playing. We're all going to keep going for it because that's the way it is. I mean, occasionally you've got no choice, right? It gets down to the end of the game. You just got to get involved in that safety tussle.
That's the trap. That's what I was trying to get to, is that there's probably some, you know, there's a key transition point in a run where we probably need to decide, like, we should probably lay up here or just strategically place balls or something, and instead we keep going for it, and then you just get to the point of no return, and it's like, well, now it's all or nothing because I can't play safe anymore.
That's it. No turning back. Yeah, that's me and you all over.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's fine.
That's all it is. Interesting, though, the current league champions who are remaining undefeated, 30 games played, 30 games won.
Right.
You'll find that very often one of the best players, Ralph Tomioni, he'll play safety first out of the trap.
Right.
He'll develop balls and tie you up immediately.
Right.
And he doesn't even start to try and run.
Unless he can see the run.
Until he can see the whole pattern out.
Yeah.
I think Luis is a bit more attacking, Luis Abarca.
Yeah.
And then you've got Robert Howell, another one, but he's also got the strategic side, but I think he's also
he's more of an offensive player.
Yeah, offensive.
But he has and he's got the skills to back it.
Is Ralph his uncle or something?
It's his uncle, yeah.
And then of course you've got Jared.
I think it's his I don't think it's his uncle, I think it's his father-in-law.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Right. But some kind of paternal type relation.
Yes.
And then Jared, I believe, is he their fourth?
He's their fourth, yes.
Yeah. Jared Pitts, all over 600 Fargos.
Yeah, that team's all over 600.
So meanwhile, Wayne Crow is off and running. He's got the stripes. He's playing a combination in the side pocket. Just misjudged it. Hands the table over to Danny. Now, Danny's got a little issue with the 3 ball. It does go in the bottom right, but I regard that as one of the safest positions on the table. I believe somebody wise told me that once.
What's that? I'm sorry.
The 3 ball. Like one of the safest balls on the table.
It is, yeah. 3 ball, especially with the, was that the 8 above it? Yeah, so the 3 ball's a tough ball to play.
Yeah, so it's like 1 diamond out from the side pocket on the rail.
Yeah, and tough to even get good shape on it. Maybe get above the 4 ball, maybe able to get a good angle on it to shoot it down table. You got to have a position on the 4 ball where you're parallel with the head rail.
Mm-hmm. Little kiss coming up here. And that frees the 2. It now goes in the top right. You could make that now if he chooses. In fact, I think that's his real only offensive shot right now. It's slightly off angle though, so he'll be going away from the 2. Don't know if you can hold it, from the 4. Don't know if you can hold for the 4. But the 6 will pass in the top left. So even if he hooks himself on the 4, he's got an option to continue.
Yeah, if the 2 goes and he wants to go, if he wants to go 2, 4, 3, he's going to need to draw back on the 2 to create a better angle to come in towards the 3 off the 4.
Yeah, I think the cue ball's going to drift to the right after playing this, so
Yeah,
he may end up behind the 11.
Because if he's hitting a stop shot, the angle's too steep to hold for the 3, but if he draws back, he can create a better angle. Draw back about a foot. But it's hard, he's so close. Yeah, well, he was, yeah, I see what you're talking
he's
about.
doing well
He was off angle there, yeah.
Yeah, but he could still go for the 4 if he chooses. Or he could play the 6 and actually try and drop in between the 8 and the 3.
Yeah, you can high inside that ball. High inside that ball will give you the 3 ball. High inside the 6. High left on the 6. If it passes, does it pass? Does it pass the 11?
The 6 will go, it's the 14, I believe.
Oh, 14,
the 6
yeah.
will pass into the top left, yeah. Yeah, he's taking that now, I think. Is he? No, he's taking the 4.
No, he's taking the 4. Taking the 4, he's going to try to spin around the 14. Kind of aggressive. Oh.
Well, that's not worked out. He's now stitched up the 6. He can go for the 5, however, and I'm not sure if the 6 is available into the top left.
I'm sure there's one tiny angle, one point somewhere where he could get on it, but it's not going to be easy to do. No.
Yeah, I think he's got to go for the 5 here. Question is, can he make that 6? Coming around for a good look at it. Then what you could do, you could play it like to 1 diamond before the top left corner. If you play at the right speed, it may still drift and drop in. But then I don't know if you can get far enough forward to attempt the 3 in the bottom right. And that's the only real pocket that'll go in unless he's thinking of a bank.
Yeah.
You see he's looking at that now.
If he shoots the 5, I think he's going to try to draw back into the 6.
He might play for the 3
12,
now.
the 12-6. I think he's going to draw into it. No?
He played for the 3 right there.
Yeah, he's playing for the 3.
Yeah, he played on the 3. So, Mr. Crow, pick up your cue. Walk to the table.
Can Wayne, aggressive shot here, can he stun the 11 into the right side pocket while drawing the cue ball to bump the 6 ball to put his 12 in the other side pocket in the same shot?
He's having a look. I think he might be just looking to see what sort of angle he wants to leave himself. He's going to take the 14 next.
Yeah, because he could combo that in or he can billiard that carom that shot in if he can get around to it. And Esteban had said a while ago that, just got to make that 3 ball, but that's still the case.
Okay, now can he flick off the 12?
I think that's what he's going to have to do now.
Or can he do a combo? He could combo the 12.
Oh, he could call. Yeah, you know what? I like the combo because the 9 goes up to the corner.
Towards the corner, yeah.
And if he stop shots a combo, he's got the 9 in the corner, and if the 9 falls, he's got the 8.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I like the combo.
Yep. Can't hit it too hard though, because you don't want the 9 to come back down the table. You want the 9 to stay up in the corner.
So far,
I like that shot.
So far tonight, this match has been almost like the whole world is owned by OB1 Homies. But now we want to see if we can make it Wayne's World.
Yeah, Wayne's World. Here we go. Let's see this. Yep, just don't let the 9 get crazy. You don't want the 9 to get stuck on the head rail. So it's kind of a soft shot. All you got to do is hit it hard enough to get the 12 to drop. The 9 ball will naturally float towards the corner pocket. Don't put it on the head rail.
Yeah.
Oh, he never. Or we can do that.
What does he do now?
I don't know.
I don't know
what he's. Maybe he didn't see the shot, or he just didn't like it.
I think he was trying to flick that off the.
Oh, he was trying to play it off of it. Okay.
Yeah, and then he would have liberated it. Now he's.
I like the shot that we developed here in the mental pool world.
Yeah.
You know, the sideline.
I actually think it was a no-brainer, that shot. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he tried to play that off and just develop the.
And if we ever.
The 12. It'd be hard to avoid scratching if he hits this thin.
Oh.
He called safe. I get it. I get it. I like that. Now what do you do?
I don't know, but I think this goes.
Is he touching that ball?
Well, he can still hit away from it and still get it to go. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't go.
Okay, so we've just had word that it's not frozen. Let's have a little closer look. Yeah, you can just see a tiny little gap there.
I don't know. I can't really see the shadows. I can't see like solid daylight on the underside of the ball. But
just trying to leave the cue ball on the top rail, is he?
I think it goes. I think he's calling it.
He's calling the 6. Okay.
It's hard to tell. Hard to tell from here what the angle is.
Well, he's almost got to play away, otherwise it would be a double hit.
Yeah, it's just hard to tell how they're locked up. Actually, it doesn't look like it goes. It looks like it's like a dead parallel. Looks like it's just gonna. Yeah.
Okay, he tried
well, that's probably the smarter shot anyway.
There. Yeah, there you go.
Even if it did possibly goes, it's probably the smarter shot. Definitely was.
So now what do you do with this, Brian? You try and bank it in the bottom left corner? Or you bank it?
I don't know if he's got a good enough angle to open it up that much. I don't think he's got a good enough angle to. Yeah, he does. He can open it up that much.
He tapped the corner where he's standing.
Oh, he's going back, huh? Yeah, you could. It will open up enough to go down to the bottom left, but you could also just call the Z shot to the bottom right.
I don't think there's anywhere you can leave the cue ball where it goes real safe, right? There's no safety shot.
No, not really. 6 balls just kind of out too. You know, it'd be a maybe if it was just a 5 and 3 on the table, but that 6 ball there.
Oh,
is
he did
really
play
hard
safe.
To play safe.
He tried to block the 5 with the 8. That's cagey.
He's actually not bad right here.
Nice shot, Wayne.
Yeah, he's definitely putting pressure on Danny.
Danny's got to go for the 6 if he wants to attack here. And that's
I didn't see that as a safe, but I think he's got a good safe. Yeah.
I think he's covered the 5.
Yeah, he's covered the 5, and he's left Danny with a tough off-angle shot off the rail for the 7 or the 6. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's me and you saying there's no safety shot here.
Yeah. Well, you know, sometimes, you know, you don't see them all. And we got 25 viewers and
About
only like
150 visits so far into the.
25 current viewers and
I think this is the
about
third
3
iteration
chatters.
of the stream. We had to restart it a couple of times.
Yeah.
So thank you all for viewing. We really appreciate it. Say hi. Drop us a message in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. We're always keen to learn where the audience is. Helps us to understand you a little bit better. Okay, he's going for it. That's a beautiful shot, but where's the cue ball?
Oh,
And that, my friends,
is the change of the tide.
is the turning of the tide.
Yeah. As it ebb, so does it
Yeah,
flow.
so Wayne will be pocketing this 8 ball and getting his first win on the board. So it's now
And
8-2.
kick-starting the second half for the Spin Doctors. Wayne
Well done,
Crow.
Wayne. Well played.
Nice job, Wayne. All right, I'm up. I'm up.
My break.
No, I'm up.
Oh, sorry. Okay, Brian. Turn me off. So it's my co-commentator, Brian Rudy. He's going to be breaking the balls here in rack 11 of 16. We're on a bit of a respirator. We've got a lifeline. But hey, as long as you've got a chip and a chair, that's what they say, right? A chip and a chair, you're still alive, you're still breathing. And somebody's got to win those next 6 racks. I mean, we lost 6 in a row, or something close to that in the first half of the game, so why not win 6 in a row? Let's just change this scoreboard around. It's now Brian Ruley. And who's he playing? Paul? Paul. Versus Paul Aquino. So here we go. Go get him, Brian. So we're trying a little bit of breaking practice before the match. I've tried a few different options, but we resolved that this second ball break was certainly the most effective before the game anyway. Trying to hit it as full as you can on that 13 ball right now. About 90% pace. See how they finish. Need a bit of luck. You always need a bit of luck. And that's come up dry this time. A real great break. You can see that almost all the balls are in the top half of the table, so you've got a real great split on those. Lots of power in it. Unfortunately, nothing found its way in a hole. So Paul has an open table to go at, and everything kind of free to pass into pockets. Not a lot of congestion. Seems to be settling on the solids. Roll forward, play the 6 next. Well, he seems to be, the way he was queuing up there, he seems to be doing a bit of a stun or a draw. Yeah, he's now changed his tip position. He's following forward now. Oh, but he had a lot of left English on that, so he's come into the middle of the table. He has options of the 1 or the 5 from where he is right now. I believe he may also have a shot at the 2, but seems to be settling on the 5. Yeah, and the 4 now would avail great shape on the 6. Just has to be careful with that 9 ball. Yeah, he did run into it, but no damage done. He caught it full in the face, so he couldn't interfere with his shape. His next shot. And now a little bit of running English, I think, get himself up the table. If he can find the center of the table, once again, he'll definitely have the 1. A little bit of traffic obstructing the 2, though, so not guaranteed to be on that one. He actually checked that back a bit. Nicely on the 1. Some sort of a stun shot. Hold him clear of the obstacles to be on the 2. And he's stunned over, still got shape on the 2. Now the tricky part here is to get nicely on that 3. And it's not available everywhere. He's got a bit of an angle on the 2. 3 will go, I think, in the bottom right. That's what he's looking at. Oh, he's maybe take the 3 right now. Oh yeah, why not? If you're straight on it, makes sense. Just play a little stun shot. He's guaranteed to be on the 2. Oh, but he missed that. I didn't see that one coming. So Brian has a reprieve. It looked like that was going to be a table run right there. So I think the 10 will pass the 8 into the right side. That'll get him going. And then looks like he's got a bit of an angle, so he's probably going to roll down towards the 9, but I think he could probably hold for the 13. Okay, it rolled further down than 9 was expecting. He's still got a clear run at the 11. I might be tempted to take that, but looking at the 13. Yeah, the 11, if you could just like stun it, come onto the top rail and off, try and find that gap, so you might have shape. And the 13 or the 15. And he's kissed the 15 now. How's that finished? Okay, it's a straight-ish kind of shot into this bottom left. But the issue here is in rolling forward, he may run into the 8. So a real short bridge on here. Nice shot. So a couple of options. I think the 14 is available. I mean, he's going to be colliding with the 12, but I think it's an easily makeable shot. I'd possibly play with a little trace of right English, slightly below center striking. Okay, and he's flicked the 12. Now, does the 13 have a clear passage beyond the 2? It looks to be a little bit tight. Okay, so I've just been given an update by someone who's looking down the line of that shot, and it is very, very tight. I think he's got a half pocket to aim at. Yeah, he's got to play a fairly slow speed shot. He's going to want to play this with a little bit of left English, I think maybe slightly below center striking, so he can cinch it a little bit, get the cue ball down, line up for that 12 in the side. If he goes too far, he'll have the 9 in the bottom left corner. Key shot here, real key shot. He's played that perfectly. He's got the shape he required on the 12, but I believe he's slightly off angle, so I think the cue ball goes away from the 9. I think he can just draw back though, and he just has to avoid that 3. Okay, he's going to flick it. Okay, so he's not ideal. A little bit too much of the side, the reversing English. But does this pass all the way up the table? I think that's what he's going to shoot at. And if he can get the 9 to go in between the 2 and the long rail, it either goes in or hopefully stays over the pocket, plays the right pace. If it drops, he's got a long shot at the 8. And if it doesn't, he kind of, he's leaving a bank on the 3. So it's all about leaving, I think, the cue ball over on the left side of the table, kind of like level with that 3. You wouldn't want to really play the cue ball up so that it's leaving an open shot for his opponent. That's too thin. But how's it finished? So the 9 has blocked the 2, and he's finished level with the 3. So that is a pretty good lead. Does the 9 go past does the 9 go now? Yeah. So the 9 does go past the 2 apparently. No, the 9. So Paul will have to cover Brian's route to that 9 because it does pass the 2. Nice shot there. So do you go offense here? Try and bank this 3? No, he's called safe. I think he may just be playing off the bottom of the 3 to leave the cue ball on this bottom cushion, leave the distance, and maybe get cover with the 3 as it bounces over towards the left center. Okay, now he tries to hide behind the 8. But Brian has a clear shot here. Can he make this? Very similar to the 13 that he had earlier. That's not going to drop. Curses, he was perfectly on the 8. So what do you do here? Interested to see what Paul comes up with here. And the 9 is kind of deep in the pocket, so you can call this and play with, if you play with deep draw, the 2 rolls forward, maybe follows it in. He played that center ball, he's sold out the game, so Brian has the 8 here. And the comeback continues, I think. You can roll this simple 8 ball in. It's going to be 8 racks to 3. There we go.
I dodged a bullet on that one. Fran, is Mike playing Peter? Thank you. Okay. OB1 Homies on the hill with 8. Spin Doctors 3. Long road ahead. What's that? Yeah. All right, Mike with the break. Got the 12 ball down. 8-10's a little funky. And the cluster of solids all in the center of the table is actually can actually be a bit of a problem. Hard to get that first one picked off. Yeah. Even though you got the 10 ball crossed up with the 8, I actually think I prefer the stripes here, this rack. Although there's not a good ball other than a high angle on the 9, coming back up 2 rails at the 10-8. You know, 9 in the lower left corner. Cue ball coming up 2 rails for the open up that 10. That's really the only. Best way to go at getting that 10 free if he elects to take stripes. Take solids. You just got to have, you got to get on that stack of balls. You got to get on that first one good. Or you can use this 2 balls too high up to play in the corner, I think. He's going for the 13 in the corner to free up the 10 ball, I think. No, now he's looking at the 2. Coming at it, get into that stack. Nice attacking shot. Thought he was going to go into the stack of solids there, but you know, straight high follow ball, just a touch of inside on the 1. He's looking more at the combo here, but I think you could come around 2 rails and possibly get the 3 in the side pocket, right side pocket. Hard to tell from sitting over here. But he's going to play for the combo. So he is coming down for the side pocket. See, this is, oh, he's going to get it. Oh, he was so close. A little bit more stroke and he'd have had that. That's the shot I was liking. I guess he can see the 6. Doesn't look like it from here, but that's what he's looking at. Getting through the 3-5 to get to the 6. I don't think that works. I think he's got to back cut the 5. It might make. Okay, now he's open and just got to worry about that 8-ball. How are you going to get that 8-ball out of there? Roll forward, get parallel with the end rails for the 3-ball in the side pocket. So cue ball can push that 8 out, shooting the 3 in the right side pocket. That's one option. He's drawn back.
What's Danny's Fargo right now?
Like a 507 or something. I think so. I think like 507 or 527 maybe. I'll look real quick. Hold on. Five, 523. Okay, Peter kind of powered through those. This was looking pretty good for Peter. Flowed up 11 on the side, flowed up 13 on the opposite side, the left side, and cue ball rolls forward, and he's got those other 2 in the upper left corner. Just don't get up too high. Soft. It came up a little short actually. That's okay though. He can still cut this in, go off the head rail, and come back down. He definitely came up short though. Calling it safe. Yeah, it's a good save. Looks like it's pretty good. Looks like Mike will be kicking or jumping. So we got some shooter / viewer who don't like the weight. Nice shot, but didn't get forward. NATO's commenting here in the chat that he hates the long waits, and he's one of the players here tonight. Boy, he better be shooting quick his next match. Better be like Rodney Morris quick. Draco quick. Draco the Dragon. Fastest player on the planet. You're talking about just the format in general. Oh, you're in that in between innings. Yeah. So when you have the for this 16 rack matchup, 4 against 4, the home team gets to play consistently 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 for 4 rounds. The visiting team, there's always one player that ends up sitting about 7 racks before they get to play again, because they have to play out of rotation so that everybody can play each other once. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, NATO. Nice shape. And that is the team match for the night. So OB1 Hope, you're up there, break. OB1 Homies have won the night, but we still have several racks to go. So now we just need to save face as a team and at least get close to catching back up to them, but we can't catch up or overtake them tonight. Yeah.
Know the feeling. Yeah. What a heartbreaker night. Well, it's over. I missed my own. I need to get one at least. I'll try and get 2.
Almost every player. Thanks, Esteban, for the clarification. Yeah, 4th player doesn't have to wait as long. I have a pair of glasses sitting over there. I'm having a hard time reading the chats here. Thank you. So, Eric, great shooting. I'm sure you sound like you're one of Peter's fans. Yeah. That was good shooting.
Yikes. Another dreaded foul. It's kind of a real poor delivery on the bank I attempted.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
He just lost to Peter.
Yeah, Peter just won. Yeah. So I believe that puts them on 9, Brian.
Yeah, they got 9.
They got the 9.
Yeah, it's 9-3. Now
So
we're just trying to save face.
Now we're just trying to get as many points as we can. Yikes. I hate the long wait, says NATO. I'm staying in the rotation B. Oh, yeah, he has a long game, long wait of 7 games, doesn't he?
Yeah, NATO's patiently waiting.
Yeah, it happens when you're the away team, right?
God, I hope he gets cold. Hope that elbow gets cold.
Are you playing him?
No, I already played him.
Okay.
He already got me.
So OB1 Homies maintain their run of wins and only 5 losses so far this season out of the 32 matches played.
Hey, Mike, if you don't mind, I'm going to point out that there's a 560 and under tournament going to be at O Billiards on February 2nd.
Okay, let me see if I can bring something up on that.
Yeah, so there's, I was just looking at, I just signed up for it. And
just let me open Facebook here and I can maybe get something to share with the viewers. Okay, so
it's the 9-ball battle of the, here it says the 550 and under, but on the flyer it's 560 and under.
Yeah, let me just see now. I've got to find Ray. Ray, he's the guy who's, I believe, promoting this tournament.
Yeah, Ray Reyes.
Okay,
Ray,
now that says, that one says Battle of the 550.
It says 550, that's on the Facebook page, but the flyer says 560 and under.
That's interesting, isn't it? I wonder,
Yeah.
I wonder which one it actually is.
The entry fee is $50. The field is a maximum of 32 players.
Okay.
And the cash prizes will be paid out to the top 8 players if there's a full bracket. It's going to be on 9-foot tables.
Is that a message that you're looking at?
This is the in his Facebook post. I'm just reading it off. And it's going to be at Ozone Billiards on Convoy Street, Sunday, February 2nd.
But that does say the 550 and under, right?
Yeah, the tournament, the doors are going to open at 11 a.m., which is their normal opening time, and the tournament begins at 11:30.
Because I definitely saw a flyer that said 560. And that's relevant to myself because
yeah, the flyer I saw also said 960 or 560. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, the one I found on Facebook said 550 right there, so I'll clarify with him. But what's the date?
February 2nd.
February 2nd.
Which is a Sunday.
And how do people sign up?
Is February 2nd Sunday? Is that going to be that's not going to be a Super Bowl Sunday, is it? I don't know what day the Super Bowl's at this year.
Well, it will be Thursday, will be the 30th of January.
Here's the list of the current players that are signed up right now. Their Fargos aren't attached, but I do have the list. There's Linda Fizz, Kato Okumura, sorry if I'm getting that wrong, Randy Tickner, Lando Roxas, John Wick Pablo, Mike Holt, Exis Fritz Hoffren, Bobby Yang, J.R. Alfaro, Antoine Anton, and Brian Rulling.
Yeah,
so there's 11 out of 32 are signed up right now.
Well, I'm sure there'll be details on Facebook if anybody knows Ray Reyes. His name is actually Ray, R-A-Y, Walsh, W-A-L-S-H, Reyes, R-E-Y-E-S. You'll find him on Facebook. He's the tournament organizer.
Yeah, shout out to Ray Reyes for hosting a tournament for some 560 and under players. Should be a good tournament. Hopefully it becomes a full board. Is there a way you can put the Facebook link in the chat?
I'm looking for the. I was just looking through the Facebook group for pool tournaments, but what I will do is I will just get Ray's profile up and post that, I think. Post the event. Okay, so if I share, I can copy link. And then if I come to the chat, I think I can go like this. Oh, no, hang on. That's not it. When I paste, oh no, hang on. I need to come back to Safari. I need to share, copy the link. So that's copied. Come back to, let's try and put it in a note first. Is that mine?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if this works. Oh no, it doesn't. It doesn't let me put a
link in there.
No, unfortunately. Meanwhile,
But you can message him.
Yeah.
It's Ray Walsh Reyes, Reyes. 516 under, San Diego, California. O Billiards, February 2nd. Doors open at 11 a.m. $50 entry.
it's 9-ball, right?
9-ball. I didn't look to see what the races were to, but I'm assuming they're going to be to 5.
I think it
or
was
7.
races to 5, races
Yeah.
to 4, depending on your Fargo.
5. Okay. They're going to handicap it all. They're going to have a 5. It's going to be a 560 under with handicap.
I think basically if you were 450 to 500, you race to 4, or 400 to 500, and then the top tier would race to 5.
Okay.
And that was it. Just race to 4 or race to 5. There's only 2 brackets.
Gotcha. Yeah, that tournament will be competing against the that Mez stop up in Good Times Billiards.
Yeah, that's just
Up in
like
Lakeshore, but that's for
Cla-
San
class
Diego.
above, I
That's a
think.
little far. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta, and that's going to be a higher level tournament up there, higher rated players. Been a chess match going on over here. I've been,
Another one.
yeah, got all these balls tied up. Have a good night. Oh, what a shot. What a shot.
Is that another one gone?
Yeah, that was good. That was
Another one gone. So they're into double figures now. 10 to 3.
double digits.
Double digits.
That was a great bank.
Hey, Jesse. What happened? Yeah, nice bank there to win the game. Playing with freedom, confidence.
Yeah, those banks are a little easier to make when you're have a 10 or a 9-3 lead, huh?
Oh, yeah.
You just go into them a little more confident.
Exactly. So now we're into the final round. It's the away team, OB1 Homies with the break. And I think I need to switch out my battery pack at this juncture.
You need change also, Fran?
Yes, I
because I gotta get changed to. Yeah, I gotta break the bills here to pay out.
Yeah, so let's change up the players. This is Paul versus Wayne.
Paul versus Wayne. Paul to break. See if they get a ball here. Now I noticed this
coming up dry.
common theme for the night is that we have been breaking very well, and they've been breaking dry for most of their breaks tonight.
Just gonna see if I can spin this camera around and show everybody what's going on here. This is the setup that we've got. I'm gonna wave up there at you guys. Got the streaming setup all in this little black box. And we're right in the corner here at OB1 Billiards. There's Wayne.
On cue.
On cue, rather.
On cue La Mesa.
And it's a full house tonight in here. Just have a quick look around the hall. There's some more league matches on. That's the extent of the rotation of the camera. Let's get back on Wayne. I think he's making a decision. Here we go. What's it to be, Wayne?
Yeah, I think there's 22 to 24 9-foot tables in here. Only 3 7-foot diamonds. All the 9-foot tables are Gold Crown 3s, I believe.
Made by Brunswick.
And there's one 12-foot snooker table, and there's a billiard table.
That's right, a carom table.
Yeah.
He's going for the solids here. Successfully made his opening shot on the 7 ball. Bit thin on this 5. You could use the angle to maybe free up the 2. Well, he's cannoned into it. It's better than it was. He's on the 6. I think he could actually also take the 2 right now. Maybe drop it in the side. Or if he fancies, roll it all the way up into the top. Yeah, dropping it in the side. Still leaves shape on the 6, I think. Just makes it a bit of a skinnier cut. Playing it more positive shot up into the corner guarantees him a good shape on the 6. And then he's got those last 3 balls up there. 3 and the 4 are kind of lined up on one another for that top right. But they're both available freely into the top left. 3 also goes in the right side, so let's see where he goes with this. Okay, he's got over for the 1. He's done well there. He could also still play the 6 now. Maybe that's not a bad strategy. You don't want to leave that ball isolated totally, but he could play here. He's played the 1 and get good shape on the 3 for the right side. Just playing across to the other long rail with the cue ball. Just want to try and avoid the 4 here, I think. He's found the gap between them. So he's going to have to take the 6 right now because they are lined up to that corner. So the challenge here is the 11 ball. It's a big ball in the way of the natural path of the cue ball. And he does not want to make contact. A lot of check side. Done well. Steer the cue ball clear of any obstacle. He puts the 4 in the top left, comes round 2 rails for the 3 in the same pocket. Little kiss here, wouldn't go amiss. And now he's just got to watch it because that has blocked the 8 in the right side. And I think the angle is kind of like taking the cue ball over there. So he wants to maybe bump into the 14 and he'll hold for the 8 in the bottom right. So using the 14 as a stopper. He's done that, and now he's shaping up on the 8.
Oh, he's on a table run.
Come on, Wayne.
Let's go.
There
it
we go.
is. There
we
it is.
go.
All right. Nice job.
And the table run.
Nice job with the table run.
Nice run with the table run.
Okay,
There we go.
I'm up.
Good luck, Brian.
Thank you.
Nice table run there, Wayne. Good to see. Sit down. Do you want to put this on? Say hello to Jesse Sturm, everybody. He's joined me in the box here. Hey, Jesse.
Hey, how are you?
How are you feeling?
Horrible. Going home 0-4 is not the best drive home when you got 25-minute drive.
Are you 0-3 right now?
4.
Oh, it's over.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
over.
okay.
I'm over. I'm a loser.
Hey, what a bummer.
It was a tough night.
That happens, you know. I mean, these guys, you've got to give them credit. They played good.
Yeah.
You know, what they did, they made very few mistakes.
Yep.
And I think we made more.
We made plenty, yeah.
We made more.
Yeah.
Hey,
Even
Jim-
when they made them, we didn't capitalize. And that's
Exactly,
what happens.
exactly. Yeah, no, and you get nights like this, you just got to enjoy it nevertheless.
Yeah.
Don't go home and kick the cat. Is it 10-4? 10-4? I think so.
Let's see if Brian can get us.
Yeah, because there's this game and my game. That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, so it is 10-4.
Yeah, ass whooping.
Yeah, we're just trying to stop them getting any more points, really. And if I can finish on 2, I'll settle for 2.
I would. It's just a rough start. When you go 0-2 to start, it's a tough one.
Yeah.
And then I missed an opener, and he ran him out. So it was about as tough as that was the toughest night I've had all year.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it can be a little bit contagious, you know, when the vibe almost gets that way, and you get a little bit nervy, and until you win your first one, you've never really relaxed, do you?
No.
If you get the first one on the board, you suddenly feel better.
So nice when you get the first one the first time.
Yeah.
But beats work.
Yeah, totally. And, you know, you've got to say there's a reason why these guys have been through the whole season, 32 matches they've played, and they've only lost 5.
Yeah.
So that speaks for itself. Right? It's not just tonight.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at all the Fargos, we're maybe even ranked higher. We've made a lot of mistakes this year, and we'll grow.
I mean, it's close. Everybody's over 500, right? Everybody's over 500.
Yep.
So once you get there, everybody can play.
Yeah,
Everybody
absolutely.
can play.
Like you said, boils down to we made a lot of mistakes, and they
Also,
capitalized.
strategically, I think, you know, what Brian and I were saying earlier, we're all inclined to just try and run out all the time.
Yeah.
We don't really play the concerted safety, whereas,
Right.
I mean, NATO, definitely Peter, I think also Danny too. You know, Paul, I think all of them played some pretty good safeties.
Yeah.
But I mean, NATO in particular, he had that grinding battle with Wayne.
Right.
Wayne actually won the safety battle, but then
Fell short.
fell short at the final. Left himself too long of an 8-ball.
Which,
But it's been a challenge, you know, and you wouldn't want to just come out and have easy games every week. You'd like to.
No.
I mean, you learn a lot more.
I was actually excited to team up against these guys tonight because I think we got them last time. Maybe I don't.
Oh yeah, I
remember.
love playing the top teams in the league. I do.
But just a single race is tough. One game is tough against anyone.
That's the one thing about the APA league, that you do get to at least play a race to 4 or a race to 5. Whereas here, having these one rack matches,
stressful.
And then you got to sit down, go cold, and watch everyone else, and then you get up and you play in the one rack. Yeah. It's the ultimate in pressure, right? But when we get to Vegas, it's going to be a different story. We're going to have races to 5.
I can't wait. I love playing all the minis, and I really enjoy it.
Yeah, me too.
It's probably one of my favorite things of the year to go do.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might try and get some time and go to Pockets Billiards, get some practice in there. They've got 4 diamonds.
Oh wow!
I think they've got something like 10 valleys as well. But although they have APA league in there pretty much every night of the week, so you've got to go in the daytime. Because I think the league players get in there like 5, 6 o'clock, and that's it. The tables are taken all night. But I think diamonds are pretty good practice if you're going to go to Vegas. You know, they've got those Predator Apex bar box tables there. And I think they're fairly similar.
You think they're gonna? Is that a standard now that they'll always have those? You think?
It's just the sponsorship deal that the CSI has got with Predator, and also the tournaments that they have there, all jointly promoted by Predator. So you know the World Pool 10 ball. They have the Vegas Agfa Open. They have the Ladies Open. They have the Junior one. Those are all on that Predator Pro Billiard Series.
I mean, I think the tables play fine. I think that one year they had a little trouble, and I think it's.
Well, they're the WPA, aren't they? They're the rivals to WNT, the 9-ball tour. So there's been that political wrangling for control of the game, you know.
Are you and Wayne playing again together? Or you
Yeah,
guys?
we are. Yeah, we
Okay,
signed up
awesome.
to play Scottish
Okay,
doubles,
okay,
and
awesome.
we'll be in the Platinum division.
Oh wow.
Hopefully, Day Pockets will all
So
have
we'll be a
diamonds. Hey,
little-
Tommy, I would totally love that. I mean, it's a big investment in equipment, but if you look what they're doing at Old Billiard, they're slowly but surely they've been getting like one at a
Yeah, I
time.
haven't been there in a while.
Yeah, I think they've got 5. They've got the 9-footers in there.
Oof. I think Rhino probably will be in gold, I'm sure. So you guys are in platinum, huh, this year?
Yeah, I think the cutoff is 1100. If you've got more than 1100 jointly, you're guaranteed
okay.
to be in platinum.
So you guys are just over. What are you guys, 1130, 1120?
Yeah, he's 580. I'm 555.
Okay.
So yeah.
Ryan and I should do all right. Hopefully we fire good this year.
Yeah, you'll be in the gold bracket, so you'll have you're towards the top of your bracket. So that's good.
Get in. That's the story of our night right there.
Right there, that shot summarizes it all. Hey, Tommy, question for you. I know you like the diamonds. What do you think of the Rasson table? I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen a Rasson bar box.
No, I've only.
Yeah, I've seen
I
the
actually
9-foot.
was really considering before I bought my Gold Crown 6
That-
at the house. I
it's a
was
Chinese
really looking
manufacturer,
at
isn't
those.
it? Chinese
I'm not
company.
sure. I just know that they're a really nice table. I considered it several times looking at them, and then when we were in Vegas, remember where the rails were all dented up. And
Yeah, they
and
had
so-
one on display, didn't they?
So that's what kind of turned me off and to go to the Gold Crown 6.
Okay, he's on the 8-ball.
Yeah.
You see, he had that little jaunty walk in his step there, like
Oh,
bounce,
yeah,
bounce,
yeah.
bounce.
I haven't.
nice feeling,
I don't
right?
know. I haven't had that all night. I felt that way when I grabbed my sandwich from the deli and walked in here.
Nice. So that puts them on 11. 11.
Yeah, Brian just threw his hands up. That's how we feel. So Mike will go for our last one and hopefully maybe get us to 5. Not really what I was expecting tonight, but hands off. They're shooting well.
I missed that side pocket shot. It was like really
Yeah.
tight to not hit the 8-ball on the way in. I was like worried
Yeah,
about.
that's pretty much it, huh?
Yeah. It would go. It definitely would go. I just didn't get it.
So Mike is playing who? He's playing NATO.
Well, pockets. How many diamonds you got at pockets now, Tommy? You got 4? Okay. Yeah, please. Thank you.
Yeah, I was checking them out. I think it's $9 an hour for the valleys and $10 an hour for 5. You do a $20 or 4-hour deal. From the open at 1, go from 1 to 5. But then the league starts every night. I think practice starts at 6. So if you wanted to go and get some practice in there from pre-Vegas,
Right.
it might be a place to go rather than going.
Yeah, this is the guy. This
Yeah,
is
we'll see,
NATO,
yeah.
the guy complaining about the long wait. Let's see whether he's rusty or what.
Well, he'll definitely be waiting on Mike. So
Tommy, yeah. That is good to hear. Pockets looking to go all diamond. So Tommy, if I'm not mistaken, the SoCal Cup this year will be also at Pockets. Is that correct? Yeah, maybe more if people come in and play. I think that place is pretty full a lot, isn't it? I think Pockets is doing pretty well. It's a great venue, great place. Oh, I gotta update the scoreboard here. Thanks, Jesse. Boy, we are getting our asses handed to us tonight.
Yes. Like, I mean, if you play back, could have been a lot different pretty easy, to be honest. Like, Wayne dropped 2, I dropped 2 that we're in control of, and that's a 4-game swing right there. And I think we all had our chances. They just made it a lot less errors, and unfortunately, you can't be doing that. Could have easily been a lot different night. They played really solid tonight for sure.
Yeah, they're definitely the better team tonight for sure.
We always have really good battles with them. It's just unfortunately we didn't put up much of a fight tonight.
Oh, thank you. Hey. Yeah, shoot. Me too. Says it. Right. Yeah.
Let's see if Mike can get a good roll going on here. Nice to finish strong. At least he can get 2. Not sure the 14 passes a 7, so he's gonna have a. Well, maybe it does. From here it doesn't, but it looks like it does. No problem. Okay. Mike actually has a. Yeah, he's looking all right. Let's see if he can get this cue ball back up and. Ooh, slow down, baby. Okay. It's looking very straightforward right here. Take a 13, a 12. Let's see. Got a little off there. Let's see if you can just 1 or 2 rails back and put the 8 back in the corner towards us. Or back that way. There you go. That's nice. He'll at least finish up on a high note and give us another game for our count. Well, spoke to C and he hammered that. So let's see if it costs us like every other game tonight. The hammer. I know. I think you should have hit it a little harder, but.
Jeez Louise.
I didn't want to drive. And hard. Like.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, jeez. Let's see if NATO. Let's see if. A big shot here. Sinks the 2. He's looking good after this. Mike's sitting here next to me with his hands folded up, pouting. Oh boy. At least he's laughing. Well, I'm not much into laughing tonight. Let's see. Let's see what he comes back. I come back and forth 2 rails and take it up in the corner, I'm sure. Or this way. Yeah, nice shot. That sums it up, folks. That pretty much is our night.
You hammered that. Okay, let me pack this shit away. Okay, it is. All right. So,
There it is, folks. It's all over. What can I say? My family and I are the owners, but I have no idea what's going on. Just work in the kitchen. Hey, Tommy, that's cool. Thank you so much for your support tonight. Really do appreciate it. And congratulations to champions of tonight's match anyway. OB1 Homies with a resounding 12-4 win. And we'll just have to lick our wounds and come back stronger next week. And that's what it's all about. So wherever you are, keep your cueing straight. Keep shooting. And please tune in to Moth-like next time we go live with one of our streams. We really do appreciate it. See you all again soon. Good night.